You know I'm a hot boy, but I ain't never lose my cool. The speed's on fire, that's why I'm riding with my tool.
Hey YouTube, the Touchdown Podcast back with another video for you guys today. And today we're gonna get into a few things. We got NFL predictions for the top 4 games of the week for me this Sunday. The top 4 games that I think are the best games of the week. I'm gonna pick them every week. We're gonna do this weekly. Probably every Friday we're gonna do predictions for the top 4 NFL games, and at least till the end of the season. And then for the playoffs we'll do the same thing, and then for the Super Bowl we'll do for the same thing. Okay. And then also in this video I want to give out my top 5 quarterbacks, in the NFL. Okay. And I'm gonna do that also in this video. Okay. That's mainly what we're gonna talk about today in this video. I'm sure something else will come up in my mind when we'll talk about it, but I want to start out with this. Now, the first thing I want to do before we get into this is I want to give a shout out to my homie Ian on Instagram. He made me an intro to this channel. It will be in this video. The start of the video will be the intro to my channel. He created it for me. I'm gonna be paying him for it. It's super, super awesome. I'm so happy he did it for me. I want to give him a shout out. Thank you, Ian, for that. But let's get right into it, okay? So we're going to start out with the predictions for the week. The 4 games for this Sunday, my top 4 games. I was going to do all the games, but I chose just to do 4. Keep it simple. The first game, which I think is the best game of the week, is the Eagles versus the 49ers. I'm going with... Kaden. I'm going with the Eagles to beat San Francisco. I just think the Eagles are the better team. I know there's a lot of people taking San Francisco in this game. I think they're idiots. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I do. I don't know how you could pick San Francisco to win when Philadelphia is the best team in the league. They're literally unstoppable. One of their plays is literally unstoppable on 3rd downs and 1s, 4th down 1, stuff like that. Kaden, go to mama. I just think the Eagles versus the 49ers, I have to go Philadelphia. Honestly, I do. I just don't see how you can pick San Francisco to win. Their defense is okay, but their offense is solid too, but they're not beating Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, it's just not going to happen. I have the Eagles winning. Chiefs versus Packers. Okay. I'm smelling an upset alert. I just don't think Kansas City is as good as they used to be. I am going to go with the Green Bay Packers to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, maybe I'm way over my head. I just don't think Chiefs are as good. They're very beatable. Me being a Dolphins fan, I'm not worried about the Chiefs in the playoffs. There's only 2 teams I'm worried about. Well, actually 1, and that's the Ravens. No other team in the AFC I'm worried about. I'm going to be honest with you. The Chiefs don't scare me. And the one sneaky team that does scare me is the Texans, but even then, I think they're very beatable. So the only team that I'm really worried about is the Ravens. I'm not worried about the Chiefs at all. They're very beatable. I think the Packers will beat them. I really do. Maybe I'm crazy. You guys can put that in the comment section. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. But I just don't think the Chiefs are as good. Sorry, Mahomes, but I just don't think so. So I'm going with the Packers in that game. Upset alert. Okay, and then the third bet, there's not very many good games this week. So the other one I have is the Broncos versus the Texans. I'm going with Houston. Like I said, I just think they're a sneaky good team. Honestly, they really are. CJ Stroud is solid. I am going to pick the Texans to beat the Broncos. Honestly, I just think they're super, super good. Do I think they're a Super Bowl contender? No, but could they sneak into the AFC Championship? They very well could. I don't know. I think they're a very talented team. Lions versus Saints is my fourth best game of the week. And I'm gonna pick the Lions. I just don't think the Saints are that good. I believe the Lions are way better. I am gonna pick the Lions to beat the Saints. Sorry, my son's in the video. Hey, Kaden, go over there, buddy. I'm making a video real quick, okay? I just think the Lions are better than the Saints, and I'm picking the Saints to win. I mean, not the Saints. I'm picking the Lions to win. My bad. I just don't think the Saints are as good. And I think the Lions are good. Do I think they're better than Philadelphia? No. Do I think they're better than San Francisco? They might be, but I just don't think they're that good. But I do think they're going to beat the Saints. And yeah, those are my top 4 picks. Sorry, my son came in the video a little bit. It's a little bit loud in the background. My kids are playing, but I don't have another room to make these videos, so I have to make them in here. But that's okay. But those are my predictions. Okay, now we're getting to my top 5 quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't know if I'm gonna go one. I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. Okay, I think my top 5 quarterbacks starting at 5 is Josh Allen. Honestly, you could toss up. It could be Dak or Josh Allen. I think both quarterbacks. I honestly, if it wasn't for where they are right now, I would say they're not. I would say none of those two are top 5. But this season, I would have to say I would say Dak's better than Josh Allen this season. But normally, I would pick Josh Allen over him. I honestly don't think any of those quarterbacks are top 5 caliber. Maybe you can say I'm a hater because I'm a Dolphins fan. I don't like Buffalo. But Josh Allen turns over the ball so much, I don't see how he's a top 5 quarterback. But when he's very good, he's very good. And he is a top 5 quarterback when he's very good. So I will put him at 5. My number 4 quarterback for me, you guys might sound biased, but it's Tua Tagovailoa at number 4. My quarterback from my Miami Dolphins. He's 4. He's a really good quarterback. Now it's time for him to show up in the clutch. It's time for him to beat good teams. Yes. That's why I can't put him higher on this list. Honestly, I'd have him at 3 over the guy that I have right now. But right now, I have him at 4. And actually, I'm stupid. I messed this up. Number 5 is not Josh Allen, actually. I am totally wrong. It's Lamar Jackson at 5. Lamar Jackson, one of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL, is at 5. I totally forgot about him for a second. He's at 5 for me. Lamar is a top 5 quarterback in my opinion. He's better than Josh Allen. He's better than Dak. At this moment, I think Lamar is better than both of them. Now, Josh Allen and Dak are better passers than Lamar in my opinion, but Lamar can do so much more in a game that I think Lamar is better than both of those guys. Okay. So Lamar is actually at 5. Then I have Tua at 4. Okay. Tua is the 4th best quarterback in the NFL in my opinion. I have him over Lamar. Now, that's over the last 2 seasons. Now, normally I would actually have Lamar over him, and right now I think Lamar is better than Tua at this moment. But I have Tua over him over the last 2 years. I'm just going over the last 2 years. I have Tua over Lamar. So I do have Tua at 4, and I actually probably would put him at 3 over the guy I have at 3. And that's just because I just think Tua is that good, but he just hasn't beaten good teams yet. I mean, he beat Baltimore last year, okay? He came back from way behind and beat them, but this season he hasn't beaten good teams yet. And until he does, I can't put him any higher than 4. So I'm not going to be super biased about this, but I do think he's a top 5 quarterback, okay? Number 3 for me is Joe Burrow. I understand he's out for the year, but when he's healthy, he's the 3rd best quarterback in this league. He honestly could be. He is that good, that talented. I mean, the things he can do as a quarterback, I have him at 3. Like I said, normally I would have him at 4. I would have Tua over him. But to be honest with you, Joe Burrow is better than Tua. I'm going to come out and say it. And that's coming from a Dolphins fan. It's coming from a Tua fan. But I have Joe Burrow over him. I just think Joe Burrow is that good when healthy. C.J. Stroud, the Texas quarterback, don't be surprised he ends up being a top 5 quarterback here in the next year or so. He already is in MVP talks, and he's that good. He's even could be a top 5 quarterback if you guys want him to be. He honestly could be. I just have Lamar over him because Lamar has done more over the last couple of years, and C.J. Stroud is a rookie. That's why I hold him out the top 5, but I definitely think he's top 10 right now, and could be top 5 by the end of next season. But Joe Burrow, like I said, right now is 3. I have Joe Burrow 3 in my top 5 quarterback list. And then number 2 is Jalen Hurts. I actually think he's the best quarterback in this league. I honestly do. But he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, and Patrick Mahomes has. Patrick Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls, I believe. That's why I have Mahomes at 1. But if Jalen Hurts does win a Super Bowl, even if he just wins 1, he, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in the NFL. He can scramble. He can pass. He does more than Lamar Jackson. That's coming from a Lamar Jackson fan. I just believe Jalen Hurts can do more. He has a stronger arm, in my opinion, than Lamar Jackson does. I really like Jalen Hurts to me is number 1. I think he is, but I have him at 2 right now because of Super Bowls. If Jalen Hurts wins 1 and wins the MVP, Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, will be better than Mahomes. You could say I'm crazy, but Mahomes does not scramble like Jalen Hurts. And the Philadelphia Eagles have a play that's literally unstoppable because they have Jalen Hurts, okay? Simple as that. That's why I have Jalen Hurts number 2, and I definitely think he'd be number 1 after this season. Now, that's if my Dolphins don't beat the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Because my prediction for the Super Bowl is Dolphins-Eagles, and I do think the Dolphins will come on top. But that's if they win. That's if they could beat good teams. Because right now they haven't proved to me they could. So right now I would say Eagles beat them in the Super Bowl if that was to happen today. But I do think the Dolphins-Eagles will be in the Super Bowl. I do think Miami will get the rematch and beat them, okay? But we'll see what happens. That's just me being biased, okay? I'm trying to speak into existence that the Dolphins will go to the Super Bowl and play the Eagles and beat them. But number 1, as I said, is Patrick Mahomes. I mean, honestly, there's no question about it right now. Mahomes is number 1, but there will be a question if the Eagles win the Super Bowl this year and Jalen Hurts gets the MVP, that he is the best quarterback in this league. Simple as that. You can say I'm crazy. Any Chiefs fans want to come in here and hate on me, you can hate on me if you want. Sorry, YouTube, I'm back. I ran out of storage for a second. Delete some stuff, but I'm back, okay? Like I said, I do have Mahomes at 1. But I do think Hurts could definitely be the best quarterback in this league after this season. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that's pretty much what this video was going to be my predictions. I kind of messed up with the top 5 quarterbacks. I put Josh Allen over Lamar. I totally forgot about Lamar. Lamar has to be 5 for me. But Josh Allen and Dak are very close to number 5. I just have Lamar there. And you could say this season you could move Joe Burrow out because he's injured and put Lamar at 3 and then put Josh Allen or Dak at 5 if you want, or 4 if you think Tua is 5 or whatever, or you want to take Tua out. But for me, Tua is top 5 quarterback, no questions asked. That goes for Lamar too, and that goes for Hurts and Mahomes. And then you can put Joe Burrow, Dak, Josh Allen, wherever. I just think, yeah. Hey YouTube, I'm back. Sorry again. I'm going to hurry and finish up this video because I don't have much space. But yeah, I just wanted to go with my top 5 quarterbacks, go with the predictions, and we did that in this video. I'll be making more longer videos soon. I just got to clip some more space and on my phone, and then we'll be making more, alright? If you guys like this video, subscribe for more. Sorry about all the mess ups, and I'll see you guys soon, alright? Peace out, y'all. Love y'all. Deuces. And also, fins up, baby.